Friends, welcome back for another summer snack. I'm so excited today to return to Camp Stevens for a special message and then a beautiful duet. Enjoy.
My idea today came from a great book by Amy Jill Levine called The Difficult Words of Jesus. So I want to talk to you today about the gospel, which is Luke 14:25-33. I'm going to read a few parts of it to you. Now large crowds were traveling with Jesus, and he turned and said to them, "Whoever comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even life itself, cannot be my disciple." And then he says some other things, and he says, "So therefore none of you can become my disciple if you do not give up all your possessions." I want you to notice that Jesus, first of all, is being followed by large crowds. So this is the height of his popularity. He's got people following him everywhere. He can barely sleep and eat because he's so popular. He's like a celebrity. And so those people are like, "Oh, Jesus, we love you, we love you." And he's like, "Well, really? Let's talk about that." So he talks about hate, but let's think about the different kinds and degrees of hate, okay? Because you might say, "I hate broccoli, I hate broccoli, I hate broccoli." But that's different from if you say, "Oh, I hate the Padres," or whoever are playing the Padres. I hate them, And that is different from if you're saying, "I hate people who are in a different political party." And that is different from if you're saying, "I hate people of different ethnic groups," right? So these are all ways that we use the word hate, and we need to be very careful because it's just a slippery slope. It's not easy to go from one kind of hate to another without really thinking about it. So we need to be careful with that word hate, okay? So it's important to look at the words closely when you're reading scripture. Also, I think that Jesus is speaking like he's exaggerating, right? He's speaking in what we would call hyperbolically, and hyperbole. That just means you're exaggerating to make an effect, right? So if you say, "I hate broccoli," maybe you don't hate it, but it's like you're speaking with a lot of emphasis, right? So I think what Jesus is saying is that he demands loyalty so strong and a focus so singular that when push comes to shove, when he's been convicted and he's facing the cross, that he's going to have people that stand by his side. Where were all those huge crowds when Jesus was going to Golgotha? They were nowhere to be found. He went alone. A stranger had to carry the cross for him at one point. So he's speaking hyperbolically for effect to really question them about their loyalty. It's important to know that when you become a Christian, you have a new identity, and that new identity is the thing that is first and foremost important about you. Before I am the mother of my kid, before I am the daughter of my mother, I am a disciple of Christ. And that permeates me, everything I do, everything I think, everything I say, everything I choose to do in the world is because I'm first and foremost a disciple of Christ. Finally, I just want to say that when Jesus says you have to hate your own life, he's not saying that he wants his followers to die. He's saying that he wants their lives to mean something. It's kind of like that saying, you have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You have to figure out what's important to you and do that and be that. And giving your life to Christ and being a disciple of Christ is such a worthwhile thing. I would say the most worthwhile thing in the whole world. So thank you so much for listening, and I would love to hear your thoughts about what this word hate means and how you think about that in your own life.
We are living beneath the great big dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. I am alone and I am searching, hungering for answers in my time. I am balanced at the brink of wisdom. I'm impatient to receive a sign. I move forward with my senses open. Imperfection, it be my crime. In humility I will listen. Prayer they were there. We can balance at the brink of wisdom, never recognizing that we've arrived.